This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
So you assume that it's only soldiers who are firing.
Zuba. Mind you.
Yeah, mincha waiting for na mincha. Ona wajemba wohwe. From day one of the hearing, I've been disappointed and saddened all through. Uti omaka na omaka na oze Bible mu no. Nyankopon bo wi ase de dikan no. No ka che Adam say apple bi ho. E man fan sanka. Abi odi Eve beka Adam no. Nyame amfa sa instruction bi ama Eve. Ba nyame nim di no say odi tumi ni ma Adam no. Adam be hwa ye de ye. Ndi otwe ase ne beda da Eve na omukudi apple no. Nyame be bisa de odi tumi ma no say hwa ha ade we fa nsanka no po bi ayi ase no. Ndi abe ni pesu abibia bibisi bia na yepe obi who next to blame. Utie on my account they want to get a certain impression as a media no ever since over sensationalization as a media no get a certain image. And I ask myself, is it real? And sometimes they go to the extent to say I say, oh my human unimu because you are not part of them. Now unimu also person media for the be senior human now we journalists. We soldier ni na person say we soldier into a human with the obinye soldier da. Unimu. Una atitu a uhutu kro. Na also who pay attra. Uso na binim pen kra big ana also person say media for no. What happened in the trial? Yeah, Michelle no multimedia. It was live, not recorded. Live. And there's cameras pickers as and when they happened. And let's assume that a man the bullets that I saw being picked from the ground. Now they compare more accounts na police in the back was a pump action sound. Meanwhile, the videos I saw been J3 and M16 bullets. They are trying to talk more at the scene.
But what is the G3 and M16?
Okay, J3 no, and then the Tintina idea no, yade magazine no, me go school guys.
Yeah.
What I say? Those times your guys is at an boys company. Ha, baby as uko armed forces secondary technical. So the park no na esco on na training. It me military training me umma command the bia follow it through. Me name PT, me name armory instructions. I know all of them because I've been there. My training nina, and I even went to the military academy. My number 1997. My number was 167, and for whatever reason, at medical point, I was not successful. In the Kavadis and Camille Lieutenant Colonel because some of the guys I went with, maybe a Lieutenant Colonel. But we have some idea about some of the things. Ekoso. What the police for no account now? Police for ne say, enye omune free for military intervention. Of course, the regional minister had gone to admit culpability or responsibility, if I should put it that way. Say, only afraid because based on the Security and Intelligence
Report
Act, unya intelligence, until he decided to bring in the military at a time that Owaka. And Utie minister account now, he didn't get intelligence. He was giving information because he would be a friend me and not me. I've been chairman of Security Council, so I know the structure. Intelligence is processed and analyzed information. So if the information comes to you and it doesn't go through the security process and evaluation, it can never be intelligence.
It remains information.
It remains information. 2, within the Security and Intelligence Act of Ghana, there's no mention of a regional minister. The Security and Intelligence Act and the Security Councils mentions RECSEC dissect. And in the cases, in the law, there's no mention of music. But in the cases of municipality, it is called music. In the law, there's no mention of music. It is dissect.
The chairman is a minister.
I'm coming. Maybe I've been there, so I know the structure.
Okay.
Me say, in the Securities and Intelligence Act of Ghana, there's mention of security councils.
That's right.
And specifically, it calls RECSEC and DISEC. In the cases of municipalities and metropolitan areas, it is not DISEC, it is MISEC and MUSEC. But the law did not capture them as MISEC and MUSEC. It mentions only RECSEC and DISEC. I want to state this for people to know that Minimadena may come.
Okay.
Because I've worked with it. RECSEC is not regional minister.
Okay.
RECSEC is a council. It is when the council is not composed, it does not exist. And the law requires RECSEC to take certain actions. One person cannot unilaterally compose himself into RECSEC, especially when the person is out of the jurisdiction, and give orders that is supposed to be given by a council. Yeah, who follow me?
Yes, sir.
The law is explicit.
So in an emergency situation as such, where probably the minister is out of town, should he have consulted all of them probably via phone or something? The
first person he should have consulted was his regional police commander, not the army commander. And get the regional police commander to give him what we call CTREPS.
What is that?
Security. Some of the things won't break it down. I know I'm radio Bakubi. Before I realized I had given out certain information that for me may undermine government officials security, and it is not fair. It is sometimes I have to be restrained on matters. It is the CTREP will give you detailed account of what is happening and the anticipations.
Okay. Like progress report.
And the CTREP will emanate from the district. And then the regional command will do evaluation of it and improve on it and give to you the political head. In this case, the chairman of Security Council. Based on that, then with your security liaison officer, you ask for advice on what appropriate security measure to take.
Okay.
And in this case, all of them are led by people charged with internal security. The military is the last option. Because in the cases of Ejura, in their quest, handle crowd in this. Man, who's here discharging tear gas?
Yeah.
With the police, what arrangement on the choir to manage car? Because incident this year, the drug command had realized a man who could see Obia Basa a bit and young Nyanum Camophone. So be tough from no Mukujana. A dom cop. And to say a dom corner, a woman, a cock of baby and Tiasiemba, especially when I'm visit Yako police. Yako police, Yanteshi, Yadia, dear born, no, a D more than 24 hours, police in act here. And son of Owu, now police and a man warning letter. What I say now, throw all manner of suspicion into the air.
Death, no?
Around the death now. Also we expect to say a man into the called in for reinforcement from police, from her SWAT, any riot control years, no, it be quiet. In the Omokono now, there's the tendency for a crowd to mass up. What happened to the use of tear gas? Then it means that your primary motive of going there is not first and foremost to de-escalate tension and minimize the potential for them to up any act of violence. Because eno na mo de call area enuma ye de dispersing crowd no odi saka de nebeko
Kessben.
seka odi bullet kwa enkofo a omo ya omo agitate no wo so anticipate say me de ya wo san ko ka ho bi wa ebek escalate. And there are examples abra KNUST omo ye say omo de cat any unity hall mixed halls no na amante no ene maba wo school no dede no mu twimu mekeke in what mo friend in English street protest process and no more and to abroad mudu commercial area ho baby ice cap no omo encounter military and police are warning shot them, then they got agitated and the thing got out of hand. And that one could easily have been a guide for this regional minister who supervised that activity. And his security commander say, a similar thing happened. KNUST, a similar thing happened. Untimin tafu, untimin fa abrobe, and shafom, and kotekwedu. So would you have Robert be our better? And how do we manage crowd management? And me as chief executive, me won't be that. I believe Menkai John Uso Bushman for a yaw. It will be so Anglo good concession between the small scale miners and Trifano. It's as a result of some of these things. And a day, when the people on the ground are not properly consulted, this is what happened. Because in that incident, you know, I think of Kumasi, Ebai, the district divisional police commander, me, chairman of the council, nobody was aware that there was that kind of operation taking place. And none of us in charge of security was involved. And the structure, no one fine Juma, no one for the necessary implements now, and you get some of these things that we are getting. A lot of the accounts that you are giving, everybody wants to make sure, especially when the minister has gone to accept seminar major or that number, everybody wants to conduct themselves in such a manner that at the end of the day they will not be culpable. The minister now go to say honor or die because the police commander says nyamna me fair military for military for no say who was giving a bizarre no CEO a paper who was giving command soldier no or former or say police need be control room. And Vladimir Janso kept asking that question because, and then at the point in time the chair asked, and there's no be able to make my command because who was giving command on the ground. So yeah, the kind de omo anomo man pontin area how come life when they call who was in command? I say nabako operation room, operations control. Is it the person?
How can you be operations room on
the ground?
That is not possible.
He was pushed and signed a horse. I bet you to make us so you need all grounds. Nobody wants to accept culpability. I mean, the only good thing I'm picking from these things is that you're outside, you know, we're getting a fair idea of how a quiet first way manage crowd. And I think going forward, together with civil society and Ghanaians, we should be able to shape the structure of crowd management within our security service. Other than that, I'm not expecting anything to come. Nobody will be culpable. Shifty blame. What will happen?
All right, it's 9:10 money. NTA Honorable George Upon, presiding member Kwabri East. You just heard from the former MCE Obuasi, giving us deep intelligence. Next time we'll say radio be our friend or say let's speak to the
expert of
executive
expert. Your chamber for Jamaican case. I am local government. How did you become a local government expert?